Hey people, my name is Chris from Dyke. I'm doing great today in networking today. Today is work day for me to download a work day for a YouTube channel work day. So, want to tell you guys something about stuff you can follow stuff to also. If you want to follow these questions, please do. I do stuff what I do in Scouts too. I set up some meetings and out in ordering things to be in meetings and learn and type in meetings, and I do like stuff I do for my best friend Ben, and I got question for you guys this week. This week is really good night for working on my podcast stuff and on your immigrant stuff to hustle. If you are on immigrant podcasters out there, let me know that too, hustle. If you are in Scouts, if you want to join with our podcasters, let us know. If you are want to join with our podcast, ED podcast, you can make up and get a podcast on your YouTube channels to hustle. And this is something for my best friend Ben. And I know he wants to have stuff on his Facebook. I know a lot of people are not listening to most people in the Olympics and everybody from United States, all your podcasters out there too. Please follow my best friend Ben podcast to hustle. He created a YouTube channel for himself too, for his own shows on live, and you can put on stuff on live streaming, shows on Facebook, and any Facebook you are on. You can be on like Boy Scouts meetings, troop meetings .com. You can do that too, also. And you can be join with our Scouts, and you can be in meetings and any kind of meetings you are at in Scouts too. And I want to create a YouTube channel for the Scouts. I have a lot of speakers on my phone and on my podcasts to hustle. I need a lot more speakers to want me to get you badges for in Scouts. That way, by the Olympics can earn us some badges for our Scouts to hustle. If you want to listen into Scouts, please do. Look, Scouts and by the Olympics is the same thing. Actually, okay, look, you are doing stuff for the Scouts, and they have a lot of stuff out there they can do in Scouts too. Also, if you want to download an app for your Facebook, you can do that too. Also, and you can download all apps on your YouTube apps on your YouTube channels too. If you are on YouTube, if you are on www.youtube.com to hustle. If you want to go on that or something, you do like live streaming shows, YouTube shows, YouTube channel shows, and apps. apps and your Facebook app and your IQ people and stuff like that. You can do in stuff in meetings to also. If you are in meetings or something, please create a YouTube channels for meetings to also. If you want to be in Scouts with us, please do. I have so many Scouts are talking and hosting for in Scouts, for in podcasters, or in Scouts to also. And if you are on Scouts meetings, you can do jobs for your YouTube channels to also. And you can do that to also. And if you are on Facebook too, you do meetings on a group page, a group edit page. You can do that too also for Scouts too. And I do like filmmaking, YouTube making, and filmmaking for me to be a minister for filmmaking for in Scouts to also. They do not know I'm doing live stuff for in Scouts too. They do not know I'm doing this for them. So I am doing this for them for in Scouts. If you are a leader, if you are a Scouts leader, you need to join and be in your YouTube channels talking about in Scouts to also. If you are from another state, they can earn some badges for in Scouts too also. And for presidents too. All presidents or now state presidents can earn some badges to also for in Scouts to also. And I do helping my Scouts master named Juan Littles too. His name is Juan Littles. And he does all media stuff on your live page and your YouTube page and your Facebook page. And I want to create a YouTube channel for my Scouts master named Juan Littles Facebook to also. I want to do that for him and do stuff for him. Do like, hey, can I do a YouTube channel for his Scouts? And you can do that too also. I have a lot of me are in my YouTube channels speaking about Scouts and stories about his Scouts too also. So if you want to join with my stories, put it on your podcast to also. And your businesses too. I know Scouts are businesses too. I know Scouts have a Scouts office too out there too. If they want to earn some badges, let us know. If you are, I'd like to have a YouTube badge for making YouTube channels for people in Scouts to also. If people have kids have Down syndrome, you can join with us too. With our being involved in Scouts, and if you want to be a part of being involved in Scouts, you can do that too also. And you can wear your uniforms and your Boy Scouts uniforms to also. And you can wear all type uniforms you can wear. And Boy Scouts to Honcho. Cause I'm not, cause I'm a CEO for in Scouts to Honcho. So I'm a sergeant and a coordinator for Boy Scouts to Free Trial. And if you need stuff, let us know. And Boxing Olympics can do more stuff for our scouts meetings too. Let us know that too, Honcho. I know a lot. I know a lot. Boxing Olympics have meetings too, Honcho. And I know they now, and I know they do wood ties and mode for scouts too. You can do that too. Join with our podcasters, and you can join with my best friend Ben's podcast too. And I want to follow my best friend's Facebook named Ben Simonson. He is a CEO for his podcast, and he is touring with your workers and by the Olympics workers are helping him to get his legal badge soon. And by the Olympics, I know that we can chill on my best friend Ben, chill him on for his legal badge too, Honcho. And all fans are a Boy Scouts fans on this too. You can reach me out if you like to set up meetings to join with our podcasters. If you want to join with our YouTube channels too, you can join with those two. If you want to join with us, I will set up what days and what time you get to these meetings or in Scouts meetings. It's all the same thing. Look, Scouts and Special Olympics are the same thing. It's all the same thing. Scouts and Special Olympics are the same thing too. And if you want to get a YouTube channel for YouTube channels for Boxing Olympics too, you can create a YouTube channel with your podcasters, and you can create a YouTube channel for making podcasts to Honcho. If you are a listeners on this podcast, please join with us, being part with us, and being involved with our staff and Boy Scout staff and volunteers, or staff and Scout staff too. If you are a hosting and podcasters or in Scouts too, you can be involved in part in businesses for in Scouts too, and you can do that too, Honcho. And it's for all workers, all businesses need to join with our podcasters to Honcho. In our job, your podcasters' jobs too, they can listen to what you say on your podcast too, and you can get a YouTube channel for your Facebook. You can get a YouTube channel for live stuff on there too. You can do that too, and you can put it on Lifetime newsletters. And if you are on News and Fox News advertise for the Scouts, you can do that too, Honcho. And you need to be careful what you do in Scouts too. You can check out my stuff out too. I have a lot in me talking about and speaking about Scout to Hanso. And I was in Scouts back then. And back in my younger days, too. Back in my days in Scouts, too. So I listened to the touring with in the Scouts for my uncle, actually. That's why I touring with in Scouts for him. And he was a firefighter, actually. And I wanted to be a firefighter, actually, and a policeman, too. I wanted to be both of them someday. So that's why I am touring with in Scouts for Save Lives and Scouts Lives too. So if you're going to join with our podcast, days we are on, maybe 1 or 2 nights, something, let us know. If you want to join with us on your YouTube channels, let us know. If you have any YouTube channels have speaking about Scouts, you can do that too also. Days and nights till you guys are on podcasts on your Twitter, Dayline, Data, YouTube channels, Facebook, and apps too, like youtube.o.com. If you are on all stuff, you can go on sites. And any sites are like Boy Scouts and women and ladies and guys and boys Scouts or anything else on this too. You guys can join with us too if you like to. And if you are listening to our YouTube channels, let us know. If you are have a business channels on this too. And I want to create a YouTube channel for businesses to be part of being involved in Scouts to also your jobs can be yeah. If you are at jobs, if you at any jobs, if you are in any businesses, jobs can be part of being involved in Scouts with us. You can do that too, also. And I can come into your job to check on you guys, see what you are doing. And if you are making a job podcast for learning and teach how making speaking and more spokespersons to have jobs. If you want to create a YouTube channel for your jobs, podcasters out there too, they can download a app for my YouTube channel too, and businesses is a app to also, and they can be a part in our Scouts staff too, and pair food and pair drinks for the Scouts to also. If you are in meetings or something, you can bring the ball and finish what you do and stuff like that. And Boy Scouts can be joined with powerlifting too. If you are a lifter, if you are a powerlifting volunteers too, and powerlifting coaches, join with in Scouts too. They can be bar and be a troop with our Scouts too. You can set up a meeting, Scouts masters, and maybe they can teach coaches to teach you how to be ball whip in Scouts. You can do that too also. If you are in Scouts, if you are a lifter, if you are a powerlifting lifters or a life coach can join with our podcast. Let us know. And if you have any kind of questions you want to make up, and you can make up questions. And you can go ahead and add a questions on your YouTube channels to Hanso. So if you want to on stuff, let us know. If you are in our area or something, you can be joining with us to Hanso. And if you have kids have special needs, if you have Down syndrome or something, they can be joining with us too. So if you are in Lincoln, if you are in Lincoln Down Syndrome Society too, golf audience too, they can be Ball and Scouts too. And a lot of bowling labbies too, they can join with our YC. If you want to join with our scouts, please do. If you are at bowling lappy or something, if you are bowling with YCA US Games, they can join with our Boy Scouts 2-3-12 podcasters out there to Hanso. So have great day and have any shows you can make up. You can do that to Hanso. And please follow us. Please follow us on your Facebook, on your data, on your stuff like that. And meetings too. You can follow meetings and you can follow those and you can follow Facebook and all that. So if you want to follow Tail and Scouts, please do. If you have a job in Scouts, let us know. If you are in Boy Scouts office too, they can be ball in Bus Olympics to Hanso. So have a great week and have a great weekend. Have great work, everybody. Have a good day and have work and night to work days you are off. On your work and if you are at work, something you can watch this too on my podcast to Hanso. If you are at any jobs you are at, you can watch this too. And you have a great week and any shows you are making up, you can make those up to questions about my YouTube channels. So like that. So you have perfect day, weekend, night to make questions about my shows. I have a lot on me speaking about Scouts to Hanso. That's why I join in Scouts for. So you have a great week. Have fun, people.